Gospodine Bože moj,
tražimo tebe ono što drugi nikad ne traže.
Tražimo tebe ono što drugi nikad ne traže.
Tražimo tebe oluju i nesigurnost.
Tražimo tebe oluju i nesigurnost.
Tražim što teže prepreke.
Tražim što teže prepreke.
Da nikad ne budem u prednosti.
I da nikad ne budem u prednosti.
Daj mi što teži križ na mome putu.
Daj mi što teži križ na mome putu.
Molim te, daj mi i strah.
Molim te, daj mi i strah.
Da bi njega mogao pobijediti.
Da bi njega mogao pobijediti.
Battalion for Special Actions is an elite unit of the Croatian Army that is always ready to carry out demanding tasks that are part of its structural organization. These are tasks of planning and carrying out special operations as support to higher command on tactical, operational and strategical level. Infiltration into enemy's rear, exfiltration of forces from enemy's rear by air, water and land. Reconnaissance, gathering and processing of intelligence data. Preparation and carrying out of subversive actions in water, air and land, with emphasis of acting on impassable field in adverse meteorological conditions. Anti-terrorist actions or preemptive actions in fighting terrorism. Providing assistance in possible natural disasters, accidents of bigger proportions, humanitarian missions of demining, extinguishing fires, floods and earthquakes. Participation in IMO and carrying out of methodological preparations of the instructors for carrying out order training events. The volume of tasks and their complexity support the efficiency and commitment of BSA's members, but are also an indicator of the standard of training and expertise that has to be maintained at selection training, at which new people are initiated into job, and after complex verifications they can become members of Croatia's army elite. Such training is carried out 43 days, with an average working time from 17 to 19 hours per day, and it is divided into two stages. In the preparatory stage, emphasis is put on increasing psychophysical readiness and skills in martial arts. introduction into tactics, first aid, signal, topography and fire missions. The other or the main stage contains theory, battle tactics, fire exercises, topo patrol, mine explosive devices, situational exercises and helicopter assault. These are many situations that are complete novelty to attendants of the training that show the concept of training, with emphasis of necessary pressing in searching the best among the best. The high standards are sufficient proof why many of the candidates who apply give up during the training. In other words, those who overcome the efforts they are exposed to during the training confirm the rule of their trainers. All are invited, rare are selected.
Bojna za specijalna djelovanja nastala je 8. rujna, znači 2003. godine, sa jednim preustrojem, znači
The Battalion for Special Actions was formed on 8 September 2003 with one reorganization of units that were integrated in that unit. Those are the Center for Special Combat Skills from Šepurine and the 1st Croatian Guards Corps and members of Guards Brigades units, reconnaissance units and other units of the Croatian Army. As regards the present structure of the battalion, we can say that nowadays the battalion is organized in a modern way, according to European and World Special Forces, and equipping of the unit is going in the same direction. The attendants who finish the selection training with success will become members of the BSA or of one of the companies. The company trained for executing airborne operations, for executing operations in hills and mountains and in winter conditions, or for execution of amphibious landing on sea and internal waters.
Danas je, evo, na današnji dan, znači isto tako je završetak jedne obuke novih pripadnika bojne za specijalne djelovanja.
Today is the end of one of the trainings of the new members of the Battalion for Special Actions, where 21 members out of 38 have remained. What is satisfactory for me as a commander and the unit, and it happened for the first time, are young people who have been in the system of armed forces for 1 year. That is one new experience for them, especially for those who want adrenaline. Simply put, they will have the opportunity to pass through all forms of training. It means parachute jumping, diving, swimming, skiing, running, climbing, alpinism, rescue with helicopters, and everything else. Instructors of the selection training are employees of the Battalion for Special Actions. They underwent each of the segments of training that are necessary to become a member of a special unit. They continue to undergo them because instructors pass with the attendants each of the defined tasks of the selection training, thus testing not only their, but also their own limits of endurance. Attendants undergo basic infantry skills on this type of training. It means that all attendants undergo basic infantry skills. That includes a lot of target practice, working with explosive, topography, tactics. While the training is carried out, account is taken of each of the necessary elements. In the end, they are shaped into one separate unity of equality and professional Croatian soldier. Activities of the attendants fill almost their entire daily schedule. The working day starts in morning at 6 o'clock when attendants get up, have 15 minutes for personal hygiene, then they have physical training comprising of running from 8 to 15 kilometers, depending on the day. At 8 o'clock, they attend the training that can be carried out in a tactical sense. It means tactics and can be target practice, teaching of topography, marches, etc. Special attention is given to target practice, with purpose to familiarize the attendants with weapons and to instruct them how to use them and to reach the necessary level of efficiency of target practice. Target practice is carried out every day, about 4 hours of intensive firing.